Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Syringe Secrets. How are you today, Shadia? How are you feeling today?
How are you feeling, Rufaro?
I've had better days.
Feel a bit worse for wear?
I'm just a bit tired.
Are you? Do why?
So we had a little night last night, didn't we?
Yes.
And
Well, we celebrated our trailer.
yeah, so we thought we put our trailer out, but we weren't together.
No.
And we thought
You was really sad about that.
you phoned me.
No,
Like,
you
we
messaged
should
me.
be together.
No, you messaged me. I feel really sad about this, that we're not together. I was going out anyway. And then I thought, let's get together. But we was only going to go for food.
Yeah, it was all meant to be very sophisticated.
And it was all your idea.
Stop lying. You phoned me and said, how quickly can you get ready? And I was like, I had no plans. I was in my bed with a latte watching Love and Hip Hop. With a latte, watching Love and Hip Hop. And then, long story short.
Yes.
It all started ever so sophisticated and ended up messy.
It was a good night though.
No, it was a good night.
But it was a good night because what we're leading through on today is how do you meet people in the club?
In the club. Not necessarily in the club, but just generally.
Yeah.
Dating.
Yeah.
And how we make the time, meet people, where to meet people.
I think as well is, well, you're a bit younger than me, but this generation, when you have children...
Say it again.
No. So when you have children as well, I find it really difficult to get into a dating game. I mean, with me, I was in a long-term relationship. So when I go out, even yesterday, I was looking around thinking, wow, is this like it?
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's not really... I mean, there's so much out there. I feel like the run clubs, they're the new dating app. Let's join a run club. There is. I've seen it. I've been there myself.
Yeah.
And obviously there's dating apps.
Yeah.
There's, the gym. A lot of people find new partners in the gym.
Yeah, but for people like me that don't go to the gym,
where do you go?
Where do I go? I don't. This kind of leads us to our conversation. So we're both single ladies.
Ish. Oh yeah, we are.
We're both single ladies, and this is what I say to everybody. Everyone will, when I have clients in, and it's probably the same with you. They ask little things about to do with your personal life. They're like, "Oh, have you met anyone yet? Have you met anyone yet?" I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
And my answer to people always is, "Where do you meet people?" Like, go on.
But going back to that with clients, I actually feel like we are like the counsellors for our clients.
Yeah.
Like a lot of stuff gets said in those rooms.
Yeah, of
course.
Which
I love that for people.
Yeah.
And I feel like in this game, like, so obviously going off track a little bit, but in this industry, that's where, again, it sort of relates to mental health because we are... As much as we're talking now, we listen a lot and give advice.
Yeah.
Like, I hear some raunchy stories. I can't share all of this, but because of private and confidentiality.
GDPR.
No, yeah, basically. But do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like with a lot of the clients, they ask us quite personal questions, but where do you find the boundary?
Yeah.
Where we say, there's like...
I don't find it hard to have that boundary, I don't feel like.
The professional, aesthetic boundary.
Yeah.
See, for me, but then you've also got to remember you can't... A friend will become a client quicker than a friend. There's already... Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, sorry, a client will become a friend. Whatever the saying is.
Yeah. More than over a friend. Over a friend being a client.
She's too drunk. So, but I always find that when you do speak to clients, they can't wait to come back to you and tell you what's their next update.
Yeah, but I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Like you said, it's just nice to be part of like their lives essentially.
Yeah.
And they trust you enough to tell you these things.
No, 100%.
So anyway,
yes,
kind of coming back on topic. So this is like a running theme, like, of questions that I get asked, like, you know, and I always respond with, where do you meet people? So I had a treatment with one of the girls.
I thought you were going to say something else then, but
No, so I had a treatment with one of the girls last week, or this week, sorry. And she was saying to me, I'm on this dating app, Rufaro, you should get on there, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, oh, I've always been really against dating apps, which we'll discuss afterwards. But I was like, oh, okay, tell me more about it. So she was like, you know, the men on there, they're like, they are more established, like she was just saying they have good conversation, like they're from all over the world, like she said she was speaking to a guy and was having really good intellectual conversation. So I was like, brilliant. So she was like, sign up. So I was on the phone to you straight away. I was
she
like,
rang me. She went, oh my God, Shadia, you need to get on this dating app. It's where the luxury men are. Not in these Tinders. I went, okay. And she went, no, like I've already uploaded my photos and everything. I've already had likes.
No, wait, hang on. Let's reel it back. Reel it back. So yeah, I registered, phoned Shadia, and I was like, get on this app, like, let's see what it's about. Let's just see what happens.
Me like a dickwad, downloaded the app straight away.
You were like, okay. So
why do I do that? Everything, come on, do this. She introduced me to the caviar and the fucking cream cheese, and then it's like, eat this. And I'm like, okay.
No, so, so anyway, we got onto this, we registered for this dating app, and it had like an approval time. And it was like 24 hours. No, 24 hours. And you could like speed up the approval time by paying. And I was like, I'm not paying. Like,
you really researched it.
Well, no, it said on there for me. Did it not for you?
I did not.
Don't act like I'm more invested in this. Stop it.
She was researching. Go on, carry on.
So we had to wait 24 hours for it to be accepted. So the 24 hours come up. I'd kind of forgotten about it at this point. I can't lie. Yeah. You messaged me like, I've been accepted. Check, check, check. Yeah. So I was like, okay. I go on there. And I have been declined.
They said,
what is this?
They said to her, you're not the particular type that we're looking for.
No, they didn't, Carl. They didn't. But
imagine. It was really weird that you didn't get accepted, though. I don't understand.
I don't understand. I'm a little bit
because she looks like a gold digger.
Stop.
No. It was like, no.
Absolutely not. Anyway, but then that led us on to, so obviously that's our dating app story done. I mean, have you been on there? Have you?
No, and I've had it's constantly vibrating, and it's really stressing me out now. And I wish I'd never done it, but I haven't even had it. No, I went on there because it's so cringy.
Yeah,
I've had like 62-year-olds try and comment. I'm like,
what have they said?
I'm not in the age bracket of 62. Don't take the piss. Like, hold on. Shall I get it out?
Yeah, please do. Well, I would love to know what's on there because I wasn't accepted.
She got declined. But I didn't actually know that they decline people.
Well, no, okay. I'm just going to put out, I wasn't declined, but I wasn't accepted.
So you was declined?
But it didn't say declined.
Your name's not down, you're not coming in. Oh.
It's a shame for me.
So, well.
Don't put people's names out there.
This is a fake name, Bobo.
Okay.
Good morning. Looking kind of sweet. Would you like to go on a date with me?
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, actually. Unique and elegant lady. How are you doing? These are just different people. You are beautiful with an amazing smile, but your energy is what got me. Love that. And then someone just put my name.
Yeah.
A lot of hi, Shadia's. I've not. And then, new match.
Oh. So are you matching on people? Like, is it like the swipe thing? Is that
Shall I tell you what my match is? I am a true Southern gentleman. Born and bred in SC. Don't know where that is.
What? Where's the Irish accent?
Because he looks Irish. He goes, I am goal driven, but try to achieve good work-life balance. I enjoy fitness, hunting, and fishing.
I love that.
So I attract a hunter.
Oh.
That's a bit random though. That's a bit weird and scary. So with friends, why would you hunt?
Yeah. Well.
So yeah, I don't know how that would match me.
Yeah.
Do I need to be hunted? Imagine.
But then that brought me on to, obviously, like I said, that was kind of my dating app experience done then.
Yeah.
So I have never been on a dating app. The first app that I applied to go on, I get declined. Clearly it's like not
Tinder,
for you.
So stop lying. You told me last week.
Shut up. No, I haven't. I've not been on any dating apps. But so then I thought, obviously,
ask the question.
Yeah, like we'll ask questions just to see, because I wanted to know. I've heard people have amazing dating app stories. I know of a girl that met her partner. There was a few actually on our little poll that we did, but there was I know girls that have got married to people that they've met on dating apps, and I'm just trying to find a husband.
But I feel like the dating app world got busy in COVID because no one was allowed out.
Yeah, but do you think that
so those dating apps they cleaned up?
But do you think this is where, like, so okay, someone said to me yesterday, like, dating is just, it's non-existent now. People don't date anymore, and it is all online, and it is all, you know, social media, fast dating, kind of. It's all just.
Well, I feel like Instagram, and I don't have Snapchat, but Instagram, so much TikTok, but that is like a dating app, really. Because people slide in people's DMs. Let's not get twisted. All the time. You probably get people. Even me, I'm like, this is not that kind of.
Well, I only have a business one now, so.
But they'll still contact you, or people will say unnecessary messages.
I don't get any context.
Don't lie. Don't feel sorry for her. I can't go with this girl today. Are you still drunk?
No, I actually don't on my business profile get. Boys sliding. Yeah, no, I don't.
Boys sliding in you?
Oh, don't, Shadia. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I did
You had to hold back. You had boys sliding. Yes.
No, anyway. I don't have boys or men sliding in my DMs on my business Instagram. And I don't, if I did, I'd find that weird.
Yeah, I do find it weird. But I feel like it's weird that people think that they can approach you through those sort of channels. But what I'm saying is that's the way that's the dating
the way of the world.
Like, I met my partner in Nando's. Like.
But that's what I'm saying. My ex-partners, I've met from face-to-face meetings, and I feel like I'm still like waiting for those encounters to happen again. But it's like at the moment,
it was a blind date, but we went to Nando's. But what I'm saying is, but back then, you didn't. We had like BB Messenger, and I might show my age.
No, yeah, go
on. Are you good? Literally. Yeah. I was like that. Get over here. No, because he was fresh.
Yeah.
So, am I getting those feelings again?
Oh my God, she's in her feels, guys.
No, but what I mean is back then, I feel like it was way more romantic. It was a bit more.
Yeah, it was. I feel like that's what I'm saying. Chivalry's dead now.
Yeah, it's too available.
Yeah.
Because like you will be swiping. Same with the dating apps, you're swiping, and how do you know? Like, it's even when like people go on Love Island and these programs. Like, until you're actually there with a person, you will know whether you like them or not.
Yeah, because there's like, you have that connection, like 100%.
Because that guy who we was talking to yesterday, those guys we just randomly met, nice as anything, actually wasn't not pushy, not sleazy, nothing, but so funny.
Yeah.
And I generally don't go for that type of guy.
Yeah.
But I was in stitches.
Yeah, they were hilarious. But we even brought this up as a conversation. So we obviously spoke, and they were asking us what we do and blah, blah, blah. And we said that we'd started this podcast, and that we were filming straight away. that we were filming tomorrow.
This is how we go around, selling the podcast. We just go to nightclubs and tell men to follow us.
But they were interested in obviously what we were going to be talking about on our next podcast, and I said, it's actually quite funny. We're talking about
talk about you. You just don't know that yet.
No, but they said what we're going to be speaking about, and I'd said obviously dating in this era, etc., and dating apps and things, and they were like. I was quite shocked. So they were in their early 30s, but they weren't on any dating apps. They'd not been on dating. Well, no, listen. No. I'm just going off what they've said.
You're a believer.
I am, and this is
You're a believer. This is where you go wrong.
I know.
In life, love.
Yeah. maybe. Anyway, but yeah, they'd said that they weren't on any dating apps. Well, I don't know about the one
who you was talking to,
who I was talking to, had said that he wasn't on any dating apps purely for the fact of he would want to meet someone authentically. And I said, but in terms of like when you do get to this age of like, 30s, whatever, and we've got full-time jobs, children, for us, we've got uni as well. Where do you go in that, because there's no spare time, where do you go in that spare time to authentically meet someone? And I feel like this is where now I'm at this struggle of like, well, when would that happen for me?
I can't answer.
When?
No. Hold on, let me get the crystal ball. I actually feel sorry for you because I don't have no answer. And normally I have an answer for everything. Did you see how I went quiet? I have no answer. Please. Maybe we should just start you a dating app. Actually, I might put that on my Instagram.
No, please
Who
don't.
would like to date Rufaro?
No, please don't do that.
Yes.
No. Why don't we do that for you?
No, I'm good. I'm all right now.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm celibate. I'm saving myself till I go to Jamaica.
I'm just, I don't know how much I should share. I'm not saying a word. Not commenting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like, no, but honestly, it's easier to go back and stay with the people that you've been with for so long.
It is, but does that
look for a new relationship?
Yeah, it for 100% is, but is that?
I don't know. I just feel like I'm getting back in my feelings.
Oh my!
Bryson Tilly's in my mind. Still play games. It's because you put it on today. No, I'm still drunk, guys.
Yeah, later she's going to watch this back and be like, what was I talking about?
Are you mad? I spoke to you this morning, motherfucker. No, so, going back to the inbox.
Yes, going back. Yeah, let's reel it back.
So I had a message, found my partner through Tinder, of all things. For my generation, it's not out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Okay, so I wonder what generation you're in.
Yeah, I would like
Probably
to know.
Carl's.
Have you been on Tinder, Carl?
Again, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Did you meet your wife? Girlfriend? No. So during lockdown.
Hang on, how did you meet her?
Oh.
Oh, really?
I love that bar.
Oh, really? Maybe that's where we should have gone yesterday.
Damn. Shit.
We missed out.
So during lockdown, this was the only way, I told you, to talk to people who want to date, as there was more people using it because you couldn't go out and talk to anyone. Did take 3 years. Who's got that time?
3 years.
I've used in the app to find someone. I don't even want to say what I seen yesterday.
What's that?
Imagine that in 3 years.
Carl, cut that.
You'd have a baby's arm coming out. Can't you imagine?
I'm gonna wear myself. No, Carl, honestly, please. Don't. No.
Oh gosh, reel it in. I'm crying. I'm crying. Yeah, so tell me some of yours. Just don't get pregnant. Oh dear. At least the Botox is working.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to be honest, I did get a lot of random
I'm still crying.
comments on there. Okay, so someone put, yes, I've tried all dating apps and in my experience, the men only ever want one thing. But that's what I always thought dating apps was about, if I'm honest. I genuinely thought that's what people go on dating apps for. I thought that it was like a quick.
I see a lot of people go on dating apps because they feel like they're going to find love. Like, are you okay? Like, I just don't know why. I mean, why did you go on a dating app, Carl? Let's ask the men.
Yeah, it's good to have a male's opinion.
Obvious.
Was it for the one thing? See? So that's what I mean. So us women are going on there hoping for love.
True love. Yeah.
And obviously
two different things.
Yeah, completely different things. But anyway, so there's another one. I met my boyfriend of 5 years on a dating app. Okay. I tried Facebook dating as my friend wanted to join but wouldn't do it alone. I matched with someone, went on a date, first date through the app, who turned out to be the love of my life, and we've been together 4 years now. That's really sweet.
Oh, sweet. Do you know what? When you were saying that though, I was just thinking, what actually gives you the ick? So imagine if you go on a date and then straight away you feel like, oh my God. So for me, like if someone said like they play the computer, red flag, you're done.
Really? Like,
I can't deal.
No, so I've dated boys.
No, exactly.
And I'm going to say boys.
You need to say boys.
That have played games. And
no, but it's like, I don't mind a little game, but no, not headphones, the whole shebang, turn a whole room into a gaming room. Oh, you one of them.
Oh, you can't.
But do you understand? Like, I've actually seen it. Like, they'll be buying gaming chairs and all the rest. I'm like, what are you doing? You're a big ass man.
Yeah, no, I do think that. Well,
get
it's
in
like
the garden.
My boys
and do some gardening.
My son might do some gardening. My son's obviously.
No, they're not like no. It's like not. I'm saying they're not metrosexual or whatever, but they're not like. Could you imagine? Like if I said to my dad, "Did you play a computer?" He'd be like, "Are you mad?"
No, I know, and I think that's the. So
yeah,
it's just such a strange time right now
because But give me 3 things that would give you the ick then. So imagine you went on a date and his name was. Throw it out there. She looks worried because of the name. You worried about the name?
No.
Okay, Timothy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you look like you would date a Timothy.
Lol.
So Timothy's come. We're going for a date. Gone to a nice Italian. Cellos in Brindley Place. He's walked in. He's got a woolly sweatshirt jumper on. Some Clarks. And a nice pair of jeans. So
why are you putting Clarks?
Because Clarks, you just look like a girl that would date a man in Clarks.
Oh, she's just on one today, Carl. She's just really on one.
No, seriously. Like, just smartly.
No, okay, so yeah, he's come up smart, whatever. So what would put me off?
Yeah.
So I can't stand people that are rude. So if they were rude to waiters, and I've seen it and I've experienced that, I just don't like it. That would be a huge red flag. Another red flag may be talking about ex-relationships constantly, because I've had that as well. I wouldn't really appreciate that, because I think you're clearly not over the situation.
Yes, definitely.
And third, dirty shoes or dirty fingernails.
Oh,
yeah.
And I can't stand when you have a man
with a long
nail. What is that?
I don't know.
No, it's weird. You always get them random ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
definitely. So what would your 3 things be then? Obviously gaming is one. Could you let that slide at all?
Yeah. No. Depends. I'd play the game.
You'd play the game?
Yeah. If it was a good game, like if it's Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, I'm down.
She's going to get that in at some point.
I've got to. No, because that's my game. I was Chung-Li.
Yeah.
With a leg. We need to get her on the game.
Yeah.
So... But what I'm saying is that you dedicate a lot of time to the PlayStation, Xbox. Too much. That is definitely a big red flag. Laziness. I can't stand men that are lazy, as in they talk about things that they're constantly going to do, but don't put those things into action. Like, don't be a sayer, be a doer. And
I find that really difficult.
White trainers.
Really?
Hate.
Oh, I love a crisp pair of white trainers.
All white trainers. I don't know what it is. Like, you know, if they had a full grey tracksuit in white trainers, I can't stand it.
So what, would you like them to wear black?
Definitely not. Yeah, or black with a white and bit of a black sole. I can't stand men in full white trainers. No, I don't. It just cringes me, because when they get dirty and battered and beat down,
it's the OCD in you.
They're still wearing them.
It's the OCD.
And I'm like, why are you wearing them? Beat white down night trainers. Please take them off. No. So that is definitely a no-go.
No way.
Yeah. Do you like white trainers?
Yeah, they have to be clean. That's what I'm saying.
But
like, dirty shoes.
Hard. So you'd have to buy. You'd have to have.
Fresh.
For me, you'd have to have a fresh pair every day.
Yeah, that's
like I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
I mean, on a holiday and it's really hot, but they still have to have colour in. I can't deal with just who buys them.
Yeah. Well,
do you know what I mean?
I don't mind a white trainer as long as they're clean.
Yeah.
So that's not really an issue.
But it's like that type. But yeah. But I feel like.
So what would if we're talking about, icks and things like that, describe to me on paper your ideal man.
Oh, wow. I like how you throw it my way. I want a man that's not on Instagram. I hate that. No social media.
I feel like I know where this is going.
Yeah, I feel like I want an original. I want somebody who can do some hard work. I don't mind, it's not dirty nails, but I don't mind hard, rough hands.
No, that's
Like,
fine.
I want your hands to be rougher than mine
Well,
and your foot bottom. Make sure you don't cream it too much. No, but I feel like I need a man to be a man. I can't deal with these metro. I mean, I don't mind. I'll do your eyebrows every now and then, but I need a metro. I can't deal with these men that are so feminine. And I feel like there's so many men nowadays that are very feminine. And I feel like that is with this, where I'm taking that is like, they're like, I can't deal with men taking too many pictures and posing.
Yeah.
And you know you put your filters on, so please don't lie. Because you're looking a whole different type of person. Yeah? That's what I can't deal with. So,
yeah.
On paper, I feel like that's what I'm saying. Like, I've got 2 sons. Mm-hmm. For me, I want to grow them up to be boys, like men. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
In a way where they know how to respect women.
Sorry.
And it's very difficult because I just feel like our dating times has totally changed to what it is now.
Yeah, completely.
And it is scary because unless you're going to the gym or different places like what we're saying, or go like these run clubs, where do you meet people when you're single?
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. That's the thing.
Yeah. It's like you want that romantic, that pretty woman fairy tale. Yeah. Apart from the boots and being a prostitute, but yeah.
Oh, I'll take the boots though.
I like the Pretty Woman film. But yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone wants that Richard Gere. You know, when they snap the box. But that's it. There's no romantic lifestyles like that anymore.
No.
Oh, you look sad.
I am sad.
Why?
No, I'm really joking. I'm not sad, really.
Yeah,
it's just whenever we have these topics of discussion, like I said before, I'm such a lover girl, and I love, and I would love to meet someone, but it doesn't seem to.
Yeah, recuperate like.
No, but I've been single for longer than you.
Yeah.
I feel like when I first became single, I was very much.
How long have you been single for?
Well, so.
Why is it so hard to
no? So me and my son's dad split up 4 years ago. I have dated in that time, but
nothing serious.
Well, no, like it was, but it didn't really
amount to anything.
No. Are
you okay? Is there food in your cheeks? Blowing bubbles.
So yeah, no, it didn't amount to anything, but it's I feel like even the people that I dated in that time, it's like I knew them from before.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? From like way back. So it's.
But don't you think it would be so hard then now to find like a complete stranger?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Start all that talking,
all over
get
again.
to know me, what I don't like, what I dislike. Like I can't mold that man into what I want or train that man. Like, take your shoes off at the door.
But I don't want to have to train someone
exactly.
who does. I don't want to have to do all of that. I want to and I think that as we get to this age, I feel like we've passed our 20s, like we're in our 30s now, well into our 30s, and it gets to a point where I've had this discussion before, and I don't want to seem like I'm dismissing people or whatever, but I don't want to have to grow with somebody at this point. Like, I feel like we've done that now. I know where I'm at in life, and I know where I want to get to, or the goal, and I don't want to have to, be with not have to be with someone, but I don't want to have to go through that whole struggle and help, because I feel like I've done that over and over and over again, and this is my problem.
I wouldn't say established, but you want somebody to yourself.
At least as long as they know what they're doing in life,
who you are. Like, if you haven't got a goal, you've already got something in place.
Yeah,
you know where you're going. You're not living off me.
Yeah,
you know you're getting up and going to work. Like, you can't. I feel like, you will. I'm going back to it. I do feel like you will find somebody though when you're not looking for them. And I do believe in this. I believe that people are put in the universe in certain places to meet for a purpose. And I feel like when you feel low, or like you're not lonely or whatever, you feel like, oh, I might not never meet anyone. And when you completely like, you know what, I ain't got time, that person will then walk into your life.
Yeah.
And they'll hit you like a ton of bricks.
Yeah, I do believe that people come into your life for a purpose, because there's sometimes I feel like when you're going through breakups and things, you think like, why is it? But you always learn life lessons from people, whether it's something that you don't like or you think I'm never putting up with that again, or if it's something to say like, oh, I really liked that from a person, so I'll, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've not had that before, I'd blah blah blah. But yeah, it is all life lessons, and we're constantly learning
So,
and growing.
question.
Okay.
Would you go on another dating app?
Would I go on another dating app?
Hopefully you won't get declined.
Do you know what? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think so, only because I've been so against it, and that clearly was like a stop, Rufaro, don't do that. No, but I really, like what we were saying, I like that connection. Like I want to meet someone and feel that, and I don't want to have to be scrolling and then meeting them and then thinking, because that would be my idea of hell. Luckily, I've not experienced it where I've gone on a date and I've thought, oh my God, get me out of here. I would absolutely hate that. I'd be messaging you, please phone me immediately to get me out. So
you've never had an experience like that ever?
No, like I've maybe had an experience where I've thought, okay, I know this isn't really going to go anywhere, but I've never had that really awkward, like, I need to get out of here. Have you? Tell me about it.
No, I was just like, no.
Really, what happened?
Is it in Nando's again? Why do I keep going to Nando's?
If you see Shadia in Nando's, she's more time on a date.
I'm not gone for the hummus. No, I feel like, like when you're talking to someone on the phone and then they're not how they are in person at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was like years and years ago, but I was just like, this
as in like their banter, or like just...
Yeah, like when you actually...
This is hell.
...meet people in person, sometimes I feel like they're like keyboard warriors.
Okay.
People behind a screen.
Yeah,
way more
confident
for sure. And other things.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you meet them, you're like, are you okay? Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
So it's either like, maybe because we're very confident women and we're very like, we're not, we're strong personalities, we're out there. But
okay, sorry, go on. No, I was going to say, I'm actually not that confident, especially when it comes to men. I'm very...
Yeah, but you're confident in yourself. And you're you're a strong woman, like you know who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah? But, I mean, this was a long time ago, but I remember just thinking, oh my God.
What am I doing
just
here?
need to make up an excuse.
Oh my God. See, I
said, I'm sure that's my car alarm.
Did you? No, you didn't.
I did. I said, I need to go and check my car.
No, you didn't.
Because I will get a parking ticket as well. And I never went back.
Really?
I swear.
See, that for me, I could never.
Yeah,
I could never, ever do that.
I thought, I've got to go.
I would have to sit through the date.
I'd
have
take myself
to.
out of the situation. I thought, you can keep the chicken.
I don't want chicken that bad.
It wasn't even well done. It's too pale. No, honestly. And I think that kind of put me off kind of dating someone that I mean, like speaking to someone without actually physically knowing them or seeing them first in person.
Yeah.
So these apps, you got to remember, you've never seen this person.
No.
You're talking to them. It's an image. A lot of them could be catfishing. And I know a girl, like there's a client of mine who was registered on a dating app. She was really liking this guy. He was sending her so many messages. She was proper talking for months. I was like, have you ever met him? No. I was like, did you not find that weird? Anyway, she goes to meet him, does all these things. He didn't show. Yeah.
But she continued to speak to him after this
No, because I said, I don't think it's a real person.
Yeah.
So it was a person, but it wasn't that person.
Okay.
And that was really worrying.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but it's worrying for you. How would you not know?
Yeah.
But she was so led down that yellow brick road that love was at the end of that, but it weren't.
Yeah.
It was a scarecrow. It wasn't the Tin Man. Imagine. No, honest to God. Yeah. And I just said to her, like, I can't believe you kept it going.
Yeah.
But me and one of the other girls was in there, like, she was telling us, was looking at each other like, so are you going to tell her?
Or am I?
Shall we say that, Megan? But I just thought, I didn't want to break her heart.
Yeah.
Because it was quite a good 6 months. Like, honestly, like pen pals. That's a favourite word of yours this week.
It has
You've threw pen pal out there a few times.
Yeah, no, because I...
You don't want to elaborate.
No.
You're laughing a bit too much there.
Yeah, no. No, because I think in terms of, we're talking about pen pals, in terms of like relationships or speaking to people, like I need to see you.
Yeah,
Are you that type of person?
Yeah, I can't.
Could you do a long distance relationship?
I did, yeah, with my partner, who 17 years.
Well, yeah. No,
At first, we was, because I was from Leicester, he was from Birmingham.
That's not long distance, really.
Yeah, but it was
Leicester
long
to
enough.
Birmingham is like, what, 45 minutes?
Yeah, but
an
he's
hour
still,
max?
But he's still trusting. You're in a whole different city. Remember, I don't know who you know. You don't know who I know. Like, are you really getting McDonald's at 6 a.m. to get your porridge? You used to drive like early hours in the morning to the gym. I'm just getting the porridge. I was like, I just rolled out of your girl's bed. And like, this is the only time you can talk to me when you're buying a porridge.
That is hilarious.
But no, that's why I ended up moving. Because I committed. Well, he said, well, you can't work like this. Yeah. And then I committed and I moved to Birmingham.
Oh. So yeah, you could do a long distance then.
Yeah. But I find that a lot of people like, no, if you're in Australia and that, you're living your life, mate.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Yeah, no, I couldn't deal with that.
And even people that like jail people, I worry for these girls.
No, because I see people doing these like jail pen pal things, and they'll marry them. And I mean, if your husband's in jail, then go find your husband.
It's like the ones in America where you can go. It's different for those because they can obviously they can do it. They can do it.
do it.
How weird is that? No, I just feel like the people that really do long-term relationships and you're like a pen pal.
Yeah. But the part of me that would struggle is I like to be around someone. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Not in a really, I'm not really clingy or anything like that, but I mean as in...
It's not a real relationship, I would feel like.
Yeah, it's not. It's
the whole point of being in a relationship is to be able to come home.
And to build on that connection, you have to spend time together.
But you want to be able to talk about your day and enjoy, each other's company. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
We are mammals and humans, and we need to be loved by the opposite sex or whatever same sex. But we're born, as soon as we get our mum's touch or as soon as we're born, we go straight to skin. And that helps us with breathing and stuff. That we are, even if you're depressed or sad and you give somebody a hug for 15 seconds, those 15 seconds reduce your stress levels and your cortisol levels increase. So these are things that we're meant to be around. Even touching your hand, and if you're stressed, you'll feel calmer.
Yeah.
So you're not supposed to be just having messaging. It ain't going to give you the same.
No, it's really not.
Okay, so I feel like I want to ask this question. Do you feel like it's acceptable to sleep with your exes?
I think everyone has been there. I'm not going to lie. Like, especially when you've had that period of or you've been with them for a long period of time. I can't even get my words out. When you've been with someone for a long period of time, it's familiar. And I always have the thing of, I mean, we've all got needs. But I'd rather kind of, if I, got to a stage
somewhere that
Yeah.
Really? In
case, I mean, I mean, looking back on my previous's, I'm not going to go back there, but
okay.
I mean,
because I always find that in relationships, so I've got like a lot of friends as well who have got children, and they, for some reason, their kids' dads think it's okay and they can just come back and tap them at any point. Like, no, that's not okay.
But I do think that a lot of, not all, but a lot of men feel that way. Yeah. That they can.
Because they've been there once.
Yeah.
They can go again.
Yeah. I think it's more of a territory thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't speak. I'm not a man, but that's what I feel.
Yeah.
Really, realistic. When you really think about it, though, I think an ex is an ex for a reason.
Yeah.
You shouldn't really
go back
there. So yeah. That's how I feel about sleeping with exes.
Mm-hmm. Why is everyone looking at me? So,
God.
I feel if you've been with your ex for a long, long, long time, you can get it on the line. No,
you
can. I feel like No, it's very hard.
I think it's very like circumstantial. It's different for every person.
If you're in a situation, if you're pissed, paralytic, and you're drunk, and you're just like, I've seen you and you've seen me, and you're like, we've been there before. One more time ain't going to make no difference. Do you know what I mean?
But go on.
That was very insane.
I know it was.
I feel like you said, an ex is an ex for a reason. You have to remember your boundaries and your standards and why you left that person.
For sure. But
it's the easy option.
Yeah, it is.
It's just like, what are you doing? I need some sex.
Oh my God, stop.
Do you want to come round tonight? Stop. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's just easy, innit? Because they'll be like, what? Yeah.
What? What?
They would. So to most men, if you reach out to your ex now, if you reached out to any of your exes now and you message them that, what would they say? I'm coming. No. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I think...
For men, it is, like you're saying, a lot of men that go on the dating apps is just for one thing.
Yeah. Do you think that in doing that though, like us as women, you can't just sleep with a man?
No. You feel like there's more.
There's always more.
Yeah.
There's always more involved. Whether I can't eat, but I just don't feel like women can do that. Men can very much detach, but women, I don't feel like.
I think they can when they've been out of a long-term relationships. I've met some women, the ones over the 40s. Wow, they're wild.
They probably
because they've been married, they're divorced. They actually don't want anything more. They don't want another child. They want to have fun. Like,
yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's just, like I said, it's circumstantial. I don't think that I could ever be at that stage.
Yeah, but I feel like you go through stages, like, you know, when you're younger and you go through the stages where men, your boyfriends go to Ibiza or Malia and all them things.
Oh, thank God, I never experienced that.
And all of that, like, well, I did.
Thank God I never.
I went to Inapa.
Yeah.
But then I seen a lot. So you remember those, like, they was that era.
See, I didn't. I've not experienced that with a partner, and honestly, I am not joking. I have clients come in and they'll be, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And they're like, "Oh, my boyfriend's in Ibiza," and I think, "Oh my God, I could never. I couldn't deal with that." Only because. So I think I was
trust issues. She does. Yeah.
So no, it's.
Why is she not? Answer the question. Do you have trust issues?
No. So no. Listen, I was very naive. I feel like so I didn't really understand. I've been in relationships. I've not ever. This has been my longest single period of where But I think I've gone from back-to-back relationships. But my very first.
Didn't answer the question.
No, I'm getting there. Let me land. I got my very first relationship. He wasn't a drinker. He didn't go out. Perfect. Like, that was fine. Next relationship, he didn't really do holidays like that. Like, I've never been in relationships as such where they did do those boys' holidays, bar one. And I think that I was very kind of, what's the word? Naive. I spoke to someone that I'd spoken to in the period of me being single. He told me about things that were in their boys' group chat, and they were going on holiday and what people were posting in there. And I thought, oh my God, is this what boys' holidays are all about? And I was completely taken back by it. But I just don't think I'd be able to deal with that whole.
I feel like because with men, they want to be like the lads. Even the stag do's. I feel like your man is going out there to do something for the last time. Like, because the pressure.
Have you got trust issues?
No. I mean, like, I'd be like, do it. Because once you're
married,
I'd be like, I'll come with you.
Stop it. No, you wouldn't.
No, I would. Listen, because if they're going to cheat, they're going to cheat.
Yeah, but.
So I feel like for me, if you're going to go, not if a man says I'm going on a stag do and I'm going to have sex, it's like, okay, Shadia, no. Like, but what I'm saying is, if you have to be a bit grown about the situation. Do you know what I mean? If your man is getting married to you and he wants to go on a stag do and have sex with someone else, then that ain't the man for you.
No, exactly. That's what I was. I was wondering where you were going with this. I was thinking you're giving them a free pass.
If you do want to do that, go for it, because I won't be waiting when you get back.
Okay, yeah, no, exactly that. Yeah.
So, but however, I think because I've seen loads of different things like growing up, and I've seen things, and I just think men are like. Do you know what I mean? That's for the next episode.
Do you think this is why as well, though, you're not very, because we said before, and I said you're not ready to obviously, or it's not a priority for you right now. Do you feel like because you've seen certain things and how men behave, you think, absolutely not, I don't want to do this again? I
feel like, see, with like my long-term relationship, like it's different because you have a whole family, you've got a whole unit, and you're not just breaking up you and that partner, it's your unit, that's your family. But I think that's because of losing my mum, where I was healing, and then I think everything that mattered to me and everything at that time, I was just like, you know what, I need to just come away from everything, to just, it's like I need to clear my mind, and I need to focus just on me. So that's kind of where that went, and it probably wasn't even his fault. Like, I'm not even lying. It's probably, that's just me dealing with something. I just need to be on my own.
No, I get that.
You know yourself, because you've gone through the same grief.
Yeah.
And I think grief, it really triggers different sides of you. Yeah. Where you don't realise how much you depend on that certain person or people in your life until that happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
think that. Yeah, so in terms of like, or not just grief, but you and me are both really similar in the sense of when we're stressed and when we're like, well, not just stressed because we're stressed every day, but really like there's a lot going on, we completely withdraw. Yeah. And I do this in relationships, and this is, I think, is also one of my downfalls, because they don't understand, and they're like, well, what's going on?
I felt like that's why I wanted to drink yesterday, because yesterday, that time last year, my mum was being buried. Yeah. So for me to blank out and not have to deal with it, I just wanted to get out of the sitting
reality
on my own
of it
thing.
all.
Yeah.
And
because of the week, you know yourself. Yeah. I was having ups and downs. I was kind of a little bit snappy at people. It's just I didn't want to talk. Yeah. I didn't want to deal with it.
Well, I messaged you, didn't I? And I was just like, I don't know if you're just stressed at work or what's going on, but, you know, I'm here if you want to speak. But, no, I think I recognise that in you, because I do exactly the same myself.
And you shut off from people. Yeah. Because but I've always done that in life. Yeah, I go back into my own bubble, and even like friends, family, he used to say to me, you live in your own world. It's not the Shadia show or the Shadia world. And I'm like, well, yeah, it is actually. Okay,
it's for me.
But in a way, I'm happy that I do sometimes, because I don't watch TV. I don't watch daytime TV. I don't watch the news. I know it's really weird, but I don't ever put the TV on unless I'm like watching Netflix.
Yeah, or like
so even when the TV license people come to my house, I say, do check. I don't watch that. I haven't got a BBC iPlayer either, actually. I've got Netflix. Yeah. So I don't watch TV. And I find that's why I'm not saying I'm successful, but I'm driven. Yeah. Because 2 hours
you're not distracted by other things.
Even though we went out last night, like I've done clean, got up, cooked dinners, done whatever else. Still, if I sat down and watched Coronation Street, Emmerdale, or people that catch up TV, like, what? You've got time. Like, I'm not knocking those people that watch it.
No, because everyone has their...
I would feel like that time is not productive. Yeah. Like, I like, for me, like, even when we're doing online lessons, I was doing online lessons.
Whilst working.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm injecting people, listening to Helen in the background. Yes, sorry, Helen, I was listening.
We were listening.
Yeah. I will always try and find a way to maximise that productivity.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you know what I mean?
But then also, do you find that, so I'm exactly the same, but do you find that men, because we're going back to the whole dating situation,
they don't like that.
No, they don't. Well, men that I've encountered, they don't understand it either.
No, but why I'm saying they don't like it is because I feel like, I'm sorry, like, am I not making enough time for you? Like, you are like a baby. Like, I've ironed your clothes, I've done you some dinner, I've done whatever else. Actually, some of you start home on time. But, you know, other things where in relation, I've seen it. I've got friends that I've done certain things. I'm like, what, like, you're doing too much. Like, you need to have your own time. You should be able to be like, this is who I am. This is what I enjoy doing. That's what you do. You do for you and I'll do for me.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we can still come together, but I'm not your mum.
But yeah, I do feel like that's the what people.
And some men look for women where they can associate their mum, but where they've not had that mum, like that mum
nurturing,
love, and attention, and they kind of go. Same with women who have not had father figures. They tend to go for a father figure in a man who's quite caring, protective, and all the rest of it. But you see where I'm going, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you? So a conversation that we had last night with our new friends that we made. He was talking about masculine and feminine energy, and I feel as though it takes a certain type of man to bring your feminine energy out, especially
100%.
Because
no, listen,
no, 100%, because I think that I've been in my, for me personally, I've been in my masculine energy for the longest time.
Listen, I'm Bob the Builder,
and
I'm Shad the Gardener. I need someone with a hammer. If you can't come, listen, my next relationship, what I'm saying, if you haven't got no skills with DIY, do not chat to me.
Yeah, but I think that I'm at a point now where I'm so tired of being that like tough, hard exterior, like do it all, blah blah blah. Like I'm just so done with it. But
you want a man to take control.
I do.
Rag your hair.
No, I do, but it has to be the right person.
Yeah.
And I think that it, like I was saying, it takes a certain man to bring that out of a woman, because
100%.
Especially when you become a single mom and you are working, you own a business, we're at uni, we're very busy and we're doing everything ourselves. And I don't mean everything as in there's no support there. I mean as in everything, juggling. Like, like the day to day.
But energies are a massive thing. That masculine femininity, but where you're exchanging, because this is also going down to sexual relationships. You have to be very careful.
So careful.
With how, when you do meet people, you're exchanging of energy with people, because there's some bad people out there. And they can take I call them energy vampires, and they will drain you.
Yeah.
So you can meet in a relationship where you can have quite a miserable partner or draining partners, where you're a happy person and they can drain a lot
suck the life out of you. Yeah.
And then other people use the word narcissist and all these terms. I'm not a big believer in all this, because I feel like that word's thrown out quite a lot.
Too much now. Yeah.
Like there is certain traits, but it's not that. You need to just know really what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, feminine and masculinity, I feel like it's the same vice versa though, because I feel like you can make a man too much of a bitch. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where you have to be very careful how you do a lot for them, because you can soften them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you, because you're a successful businesswoman, Shadia. How did you find, obviously you were with your partner for so many years. Obviously you weren't always this successful businesswoman from the get-go.
No.
How did you find that the dynamic shifted when between the two of you, when you started to
I feel like
have more success?
He's very masculine.
Yeah.
So I feel like when you go out there, don't get me wrong, he used to pay for courses. He would say, go and do it. I'd be like, guess what? Today I'm going to be a bunny breeder. And
you said this to me, she actually bred bunnies.
About 10 bunnies. The garden stunk. And then he went, you're never breeding bunnies again. They all died.
It's just so you, Shadia. Like, I can't even.
No, I had them for a while, and then I got my friend to come and collect them from Cheltenham, who I'd met, because she was a bunny breeder. So I put Instagram page. Yeah, I did so much. And then like the next week I was like, now I'm going to be, it was like a show.
Yeah.
And I was like, now
it was literally the Shadia show.
I was literally like, now I think I'm going to make candle jars. This was all in lockdown. Like I made these jars and put Chanel stickers on and Christian. Like I even went to printers. No, I literally, if I'm going to do something, I'm doing the full one.
I know you're like that.
Okay. And he was just like, okay.
Yeah.
So until I decided to do, because like I did lashes and I was in the beauty, but it wasn't booming as much as it is now.
Yeah.
And I feel like going back to what we were talking about, where women now, I feel like they need to look a certain way as well. to go on dates, like as in their confidence is a lot lower because of the way Instagram is and portrays
it's
a lot of the women.
filters and it's things like that. Do you know how many girls I'll have come in, show me a picture, of a filtered picture of themselves and say, I just want my face to look like this.
It's not even
and
the
I'm
real
just
girl.
like, it's not. But even pictures of themselves that they've taken with a filter and say, like, I want my face to look, and I'm like, it's a filter.
I feel like those people who made filters, you're
absolute
fuckers.
Literally.
Like, you
have killed
the game. Yeah. Like,
self-confident.
I just feel like, no, but who decided? Who actually thought that? Let's just morph these different people.
I know, because don't you find, like, you look back on Facebook, like, from way back, like, if anyone actually has their Facebook account, way back into town. But no, from there, like, if you had a Facebook from when you were younger, do you remember when you'd go on, like, nights out and stuff, and you'd take out, like, a little, like a thingy camera, and you'd like spam, you'd take the worst pictures of everyone and just upload all of them into like one album from like a night out.
I don't think I had a Facebook like that.
You didn't? Do you know what I mean? You know, like when everyone, and people didn't care though, that's what I'm trying to say. They'd just take pictures of themselves. We'd have one line of black eyeliner, bit of mascara.
No one cared.
Bit of Avon like bronzing pearls, and we were good to go.
Now is a big image to portray.
It's massive.
But I don't know people that have gone broke trying to fulfill this image.
Keep up with this image that's not even real.
Nah.
It's I feel it makes me sad for the upcoming generation.
No, it does. It really is concerning. And I feel like certain things you are going to allow your children to do and not to do. But I feel like you want to educate them in life where you feel like it's going to be your decision. But like, I'm glad my oldest is quite arty. She plays chess. Yeah. She does like dodgeball clubs. Like, she was trying to teach me how to play chess. I'm like, whose child are you? How do you even know how to play chess? Do you know what I mean? But that's already making me feel like I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, for sure.
Because she's not. She'll watch TikToks on how to do hair. Yeah. And she'll get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and spend 2 hours on her hair. Doing her hair. I love that she's independent like that. But again, the generation, it's like, I
think there's just such a massive difference though from like, so I was born in the 90s. So like 80s and 90s, but then to some of the girls that obviously work in the salon, they're born in the 2000s.
That's weird.
I know.
Even when you say I'm like,
remember when everyone thought the world was ending?
I forget that we're in 2025 sometimes. When they say when I see 2000s, you know, I'm like, hold on. It throws me off. Yeah. Because I just think, who's even born in those years? So no, like they wasn't even around when the millennium was here. Like, who even are you? Like, but it's. Yeah, it's life. And I do worry sometimes where even us, we have to portray a certain image for business. But I feel like what wins over a lot of it is realness.
Yeah, being yourself, for sure.
And being honest and real with clients.
I've said this from the get-go. Yeah. You have to be honest with your clients. You have to build that relationship with your clients, and obviously that stems from honesty. So yeah, but no, I 100% agree. And I think that even like you said about image, and in this industry especially.
Yeah. But you're pressured, aren't you, a little bit?
Yeah.
Sometimes you are, because like before, I didn't care. Like, I literally, when I first opened the shop, I looked like a crackhead. I either looked like a crackhead or a homeless person. There was no in between. Yeah. Because I'm getting up 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm doing school drop-offs, I'm going here, I'm picking stuff up from Wicks. It's too much. I haven't got time to wash and blow dry my hair every day. Like, when I got Owen in, I was like, Owen, hook a bitch up. Hook me up. But do you understand what I'm trying to say? You ain't got the time to be that all the time. The thing is, but I would get a lot of clients looking at that like that, and I'd be like, "Do you trust me?"
Looking like this,
but because they understand, real life does take over. So, but again, going back to where people then change their image and do different surgeries and things to make themselves feel more confident, you've got to. I love that, because I was even contemplating having a boob job, because I was like, oh my God, I've had 4 kids, my boobs are a bit smaller. And then I thought, but then my ex didn't like that. So he was like, no, you're not having a boob job. But then I thought that made me think, well, actually, I want a boob job. It's for me. It's because I want to feel confident more in a bikini. Like, I've got a big ass and big thighs, but I want big, juicy boobs like those. But do you understand what I'm trying to say? But then it made me think, actually, do I want to have it done? And then once you do have that procedure, you're like, shit, I've done it now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'm I'm an advocate for surgery. I always think that if you want it and it's something, don't go overboard. Like I'm very much, people wouldn't know what I've had done if I didn't say.
Yeah.
So I'm very much of like, keep it natural. But I do think if you've got an insecurity and you want to change something and you've got the means to do that, then why not do it? I would never bash anyone for having surgery or not having surgery. Like, it's just, do you know what I mean?
But I feel like you've got to do it for you.
You've got to do it for you. That's
for
what,
you. No
not
one else.
for anyone else.
Yes. And I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong.
Yeah.
Because they do it now sometimes because other people are doing it.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was like the whole, when we were talking about the Kardashians before.
Yeah,
like,
but like this... even BBLs, like I've seen like groups of girls going together, coming back from Turkey, and I'm like, wow, this is a lot.
Yeah.
Like, as a group, and I just think, but why have you done it? Like, I know, and then she just said, well, I want you to.
Well, my friend's going, so I wanted to do. It doesn't.
But it's like, and then you worry because that wasn't happening 10 years ago.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, and I think that the age of things as well now, this is what, so like what I was saying, I didn't start getting any like cosmetic work done, not surgery, any like injectables or anything until the age of 27.
Yeah.
But obviously some of the girls that we have in now,
I know.
I have girls that are like 16 message me, hi, can I have like, if I have parental consent, can I come and have my lips done? No, like.
See, I started way later. I only started about 2-3 years ago.
Oh, what, for your actual for treatments for yourself?
Yeah, because I felt like, because my youngest is 3, going to be 4, but I had kids quite close together, and I was always worried about, because I was either breastfeeding,
or things like
I was
that.
pregnant, so I was always like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
And I was always put off by it. Do you know what I mean? Because I wanted to give them the best of me, but now I'm done. Like, no more babies.
It's now all me.
Yeah, now it's having me become, you know, and I feel like
of course.
when you are a mom, that can drain you. And you do, because...
No, I think that you get consumed into that you're this person's mum now, and you kind of lose your identity a little bit.
But for me, I put myself on the back burner because I didn't care.
Yeah.
Because they was just the most important thing. So sometimes where like I'm getting them ready, bathed, creamed, ears cleaned, all the rest of it, and then I look at myself and I'm like, I ain't got the time. Because all my attention was going on there.
Was going on there.
Energy.
Well, footwork.
Some of the things she says sometimes.
Oh.
But then you start to realise, actually, I want to make myself feel better.
Yeah.
And then I feel like that's why this industry is booming, because as soon as you do a treatment, or even on yourself,
you have that instant boost, and you're like, oh my God, what now?
Bitch, she's back.
Yeah.
Do you know
what
I mean?
can I do now? Yeah.
There's a girl I know who went with 3 of her friends, and they all come back, and then this other girl's has gone wrong now, and it's going into the side of her legs, and she's got to go back. No, honestly, she came to the shop the other week, and I was like, what the fuck has happened?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I'm really worried. She's actually worried now.
I'm not surprised. What do you think about the whole, like, Ozempic, Manjaro sitch?
It's tricky, that one, because I sell a lot of Manjaro. No, I feel like I've got clients who have lost a lot of weight on this. And you can see it on all different pharmacy angles, all different apps. It's sold. And people do lose the weight from it.
Yeah.
But you also have to change your lifestyle. You can't do an Ozempic or a Manjaro and then go and eat at McDonald's.
Yeah.
You're defeating the object.
Yeah.
But I do believe in, you need to go to the gym. And you do need to also, I feel like me, I used to be a gym body. Like I was constantly in the gym daily, training all the time. But I did gym because for my own mental health. Because I've got the kids at home, 4 kids, getting them all, gym was my outlet.
Yeah.
But then my life, business life, nursing, unis took over. Like,
yeah, of course.
If you're doing, I don't know how nurses fit in gym. I was doing 7 a.m. in the morning till 8 p.m. at night. What time am I getting in the gym?
Yeah, but don't forget, we on the days that they would have off, we have our children and uni.
Yeah.
So like they're not gonna, not necessarily have children, but they're not gonna be having the uni aspect as well, and a business.
Yeah, exactly. But
so like
but with gym memberships, who are you targeting? Because if you're 23 and 24 and you're in gym and you're like, oh, I'm at the gym today. What about you? You got a 23-year-old body or a 24. When I was 23, 24, my body was banging. I didn't need to go to the gym. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, please don't stand there like you need to lose the weight. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like real images need to be portrayed sometimes where they are mom bodies and they are going to the gym and they are putting the work in. I'm not slating all the young girls, but your body's young anyway. It's changing. It's going to be toned naturally. That elasticity is still there. The collagen's still there. But as people get older, with like going back to Manjaro and things, if you're going to do those, you will lose the weight and you will have to work more. You will have to work harder to tone up.
Yeah, for sure. So because a lot of people now are talking about Ozempic face and things like that. So I mean, I was on it, wasn't I? I've told my clients, like, I'm not
Hi there. I was a bit taken back by that arm. It was the hand, not the babies.
Oh my God. So yeah, I was on Ozempic, and I think I got to a stage where I
was
was
scared of taking it?
No, I think I weren't scared at all, and I wasn't scared because I thought, I don't have the time to be going to the gym. I know that I need to lose some weight, and I thought, I'm just gonna try and see if it works. If it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't.
And it did work.
And it did. I lost 3.5 stone. But why I was asking about
took the drugs, and the drugs were working.
So why I was saying about Ozempic face was because I actually lost a lot of weight on my face as well. And we say this, don't we? But to the point where, so a lot of clients will be coming in and saying, you know, I'm on this or da-da-da-da-da, and they're wanting fillers and things. And I always say, wait until you've lost the weight that you're wanting to do, and then look at fillers. Because for me, I've had lots of different procedures, fillers wise. I've had cheeks, I've had jaw, which I dissolved, all these different things. But my cheeks, I've got naturally high cheekbones anyway. And when I lost that weight from there, I felt like my cheeks were like so angular. I dissolved them yesterday.
Yeah.
So yeah, that could be my little syringe secret for today. But yeah, no. So I dissolved my cheeks purely for the fact of, I felt like my face was looking so weird.
Yeah.
But do you find that anyone has come in and you notice a difference with their face and things? Because everyone keeps on, I keep seeing it anyway.
It's slightly different, but I know what you mean. Like, you can look quite gaunt.
Gaunt, yeah.
Yeah. And people can see if you've been on a weight loss pen because it's a dramatic weight loss quicker than normal.
Yeah.
But I haven't done no weight loss pens.
No.
What? I don't.
Would you be scared to try?
I don't know. I'm a bit of a scaredy cat with everything, because I've had nose filler, I've done lips, Botox, and that's it.
Yeah.
So I feel like for me, I would love to, because I get excited by it, but then I think, oh God, what if I don't like it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I get certain things you can always reverse, but why trying to sound fat? I need some Ozempic. No, but I feel like, well, I am going to Jamaica. Maybe I should get on the Manjaro. But a lot of the clients that have been on Manjaro and everything, they have lost a lot of weight.
Who would you say that your first crush was? Way back into time. Celebrity crush, wise. Yeah. Or person, actually.
I don't know if it was like, as I was younger. It's really weird.
Go on.
Did you ever watch Werewolf? It was the man.
Of course.
You know the one.
Something like that.
You know the one who had all those films. You know how they've got the funky car and they go in the time machine. What's that film?
Oh, Back in the Future.
So the guy who was in Back to the
Future. The young boy, please, not the mad
scientist. He turned into the werewolf.
Right.
Did you ever watch that film?
Yeah, no, I have watched it.
I don't know why I fancied him.
I know.
But I think it was because of the car. Oh, God. You know, like, because it went Back to the Future. I don't know, I just found him really attractive at that point. Yeah. What about you?
Mine was Nelly.
Nelly?
I was obsessed. When I say my mum and dad wouldn't let me put posters on the walls. So when I opened up my wardrobes, I would stick all posters like inside of my wardrobe, and it was Nelly. Plaster on the face days. That was like
no, I don't
top
feel
tier
like I had a celebrity like other than that. Really, I mean, yeah, there was always like 50 Cent in all those. I used to love him back in the day, but no, not really. Like I've ever seen him before. Oh my God.
Oh no, Nelly. I just yeah.
And look at him now with Ashanti. But look at that.
I know. That's so true. They double back.
Yeah.
However many years later.
Exactly. So, And I did like Michael Jackson.
I'm honestly, I'm done and concerned.
You're joking.
Of course I'm taking the piss. No.
Yeah, you don't actually know.
Which...
I know.
Which,
yeah, no, I know who she's talking about.
Which colour of Michael Jackson did you like? No, I can't remember back then, actually. Way back when. Like, you know when you ever think, oh. Yeah, oh, God. People are very rude. Saying that if you like Wagamamas or people who drink coffee, you have no taste buds.
Who said that?
Somebody on Instagram. Cat2 curry's the one.
Oh my
That
God,
is the
actually,
lick.
I went on a date to Wagamama's. It was the first time I'd ever been to Wagamama's. And I've always wanted to go.
Yeah.
I went to the Solihull one. Again, a guy that I'd known from before because
Why not?
And I didn't know what to order. I didn't really understand the menu, but everyone has spoken about the katsu curry from there, so I thought I'll try that. The waitress has come over. She's taken our order, and I've said, "Oh, yeah, I'll have the katsu curry." And she went, oh, literally, I actually died. She went, "Oh, you're gonna be a basic bitch."
Who said that?
I was on a date. Yes.
She said basic bitch.
Yes, and I was so like, I went, "Pardon? Can you go?"
Said?
Yeah.
She called you bitch.
She said, "Oh, you're gonna be a basic bitch."
Ah.
And I went, "Yeah, actually, I'm gonna try it." Oh, I can't believe it.
Yeah, Owen likes katsu curry. I had Wagamama's yesterday. I brought it into the salon and hid.
Were you a basic bitch too? And
I had a yakisoba salmon actually. Some endamine peas that I can't pronounce.
Edamame.
Yeah, edamame.
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 I do love.
I was like, can I have some endamine peas?
Edamame.
No, but he was like, I gave him the bowel buns because I brought some of those, and he never knew I had proper food in the back. And then he ate that, and then after when he was getting my head, and I went, I'm just going to get my food now. He went, "You bitch, you brought more food." He went, "You didn't even tell me. I could have had a katsu curry." So a lot of people, obviously like katsu curries from there. Well, you're a basic bitch.
I'm just everyone's a basic bitch.
Even you are, Cole. So thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to YouTube, Spotify, Apple. Our next episodes will be out on those platforms. And also, for next week's episode, can you please give us 3 icks? Or 1 or 2?
Yeah, 3 icks.
3 icks.
From a first date.
From a first date. Bye.
We'll see you next week.